So that Girl Lele episode, Ryan Newman 12, is officially in the books. I've officially figured out what I'm going to do with episode Brett Bodine 11. But first of all, I'm making a reaction video for that particular episode now that it's been over a week, considering Thanksgiving's completely out of the picture. Making a reaction video for that particular episode is now the very least of my concerns. I'll still watch it, but considering I saw the Christmas episode tonight, which I'll get into in a minute here, watching now, watching the last two, watching chronological order, between tonight and last week, that's also another least of my concern. And then I can't believe episode Ty Dillon 13, the season 1 finale, is already next Thursday. God damn. But anyway, let's get into tonight's episode, Christmas with the Alexanders. Just like the Goldbergs last night, you have all these problems that you're dealing with all episode long. Almost every show I love nowadays is like that. Mostly the comedies more than the dramas, because the dramas have happy and sad stuff, but always end on a negative end, with the cliffhangers, like A Million Little Things and The Big Leap, But that Girl Lele, the Goldbergs, Bunk, they always have, all these since it's comedy and everybody's laughing and it's meant for that, because obviously it's comedy, duh. They always have a happy, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Got something stuck in my throat. I don't know what the fuck it was. But anyway, but they always have happy, positive, I wouldn't say happy endings, but episodes alone, and not the whole series as a whole. Episodes alone always have a positive ending, and that Girl Lele is one of them. So therefore, they always the shows I just mentioned, even Bunked and Coop and Cammy had this kind of shit too. They always have some problems throughout the main plot and the subplot. The whole 30 minutes that you're watching these comedy shows on Nickelodeon and Disney Channel and even ABC comedies, even American Housewife and Mixed Dish had this in the past. Problems throughout the show. I mean, it looks like it's no big deal at first, but in the middle, then the characters realize something is wrong, and the whole scenario is bad, and it's everybody's pissed off and upset at each other in the middle of the episode. But come the end, they always circle back to each other and work things out and talk out their problems like real adults should. Even the kids talk it out like adults too. And that's why in the end it's a positive ending, meaning everything worked out. And that's exactly what happened tonight in that Girl Lele episode, Ryan Newman 12, Christmas with the Alexanders. I get that Lele wanted to make Brandy wanted to make Brandy's wish come true, but she didn't realize that was almost said his actor's name. That's something I've been struggling with this season. I need to work on it over the holiday break. What she didn't realize is that was Bryce's lucky guitar, and apparently when he said he could, I don't know. Did he ever find out that Lele was the one who lost it? No, I don't think he did. So Lele got away with getting in trouble with they may have gotten busted by Brandy and Willingham, but at least they got away. They got away with they got lucky from getting they got away with ever having the chance to get in trouble with Bryce. Considering that they tried to ask for it back, but she of course Brooke. Brooke. Brandy. I wanted to say Brooke instead of Brandy. Brandy. I knew she was gonna refuse like Jeff Gordon to give that shit up. I just knew it from the start that she was gonna refuse like Jeff Gordon. Because, considering, we talked about this at work during I think, was it yesterday? Off camera, in between scenes during the first episode of Mark's 25 Days of Christmas. Considering, an example, even if Ty Dillon were to win his first Winston Cup race in 2022 by anything that would considered a lucky win, is he just going to give the trophy and the check back just because he didn't win it on straight up on speed? No, because a win is a win no matter what. And I don't blame Brandy for, not wanting to give it up, considering that, Lele and Sadie, even if it was, Bryce's guitar, like gave her the guitar to make the wish come true, but then all of a sudden they wanted to ask for it back. I mean, I can understand why. There's so many understandings coming from this. It's like a domino effect of understandings. But then, of course, I can understand why Brandy didn't want to give it up, because you gave this to me. I'm not just going to give it right back up but hopefully I'm not pretty sure the real life actor Piper understood, but I think probably her character Brandy understood. And Willingham came to the rescue in Boombox Burger. And of course, we got the subplot Jeremy and Marky with the rapping, and that shit was pretty funny too. And knowing that, Marky thought he was all smart, and, he thought he was wise like Dale Earnhardt Jr., thought he could rap on his own. And it was, by the way, the part where he said that Jeremy was the Jay-Z of rapping, and then, of course, Woody took it the wrong way, saying Jay-Z is the king of rapping. And then Marky's like, no, not that kind of rapping, like rapping up presents, silly. And then after that, when Jeremy wanted to take a little breather, Marky refused like Jeff Gordon to take a breather, and decided he wanted to rap presents on his own. And of course, he failed miserably. And of course, there was no choice but to ask for Jeremy back. And so therefore, Woody was able to approve, like having his money back. And of course, the Jay-Z reference, I wasn't thinking about it because I was too busy laughing at the show. Woody said, Jeremy, you got 99 problems, but wrapping gifts ain't one. And then, of course, Sadie and Lele broke into Willingham's house, and I knew they were. Look, I was two things. Technically one thing I knew was going to happen, one thing I thought I was going to happen, that I thought I knew was going to happen. I knew Lele and Sadie were going to get busted by either Willingham or Brandy. I thought Willingham was going to catch them first. And I knew the Willingham mother-daughter duo was going to have an Adam Petty bust-up. But, Brandy got him first, and then split second later, Willingham got him. That I knew was going to happen. But I thought Willingham was going to get really pissed off at them and try to give them something like a detention, a Saturday school, or like an out-of-school suspension. That's what I thought was going to happen. But, Nickelodeon tries to keep like the extreme undertones and the violent undertones out of it, what would happen in real life situations, like the harsh undertones, and decided, if you guys show up to school tomorrow, I'll pay you to get, to give me back that guitar to put in Wait, where did I find the? But that was actually a spare guitar. I don't know if that actually belonged to Bryce, the one that Trish found in the garage. But it's so weird, It was in the. How was it in the Alexander house the whole time? But all of a sudden, Willingham wanted it to, wanted it her for herself in the school. That I'll never know. That'll never know. That'll never know. And we'll never know how that makes sense or not. But yeah, the last 2 days I've not been able to talk straight. But anyway, that's the, we got the Spurs Blazers tonight at 10 o'clock in the evening. So therefore, you'll see, oh my God, I'm pausing in between sentences. What the fuck? But anyway, therefore the Spurs Blazers on NBA TV tonight at 10 o'clock in the 10. Oh, yeah, Devin Vassell's back. It's the Spurs Twitter posted on Twitter. Let's go. Young Devo's back. But so therefore, that's a 10 o'clock game. I'm going to stay up to watch it. I actually have time to watch it, even though I actually am not looking forward to it. But it's going to be a Spurs Blazers review after dark. After dark. And, I'm probably not going to post this reaction video to that girl Lele or the Spurs one until sometime late tomorrow, or let alone early as tomorrow or as late as Saturday. I'm going to figure it out. But anyway, let's get off this thing and, get ready for the game. And most important of all, get ready for the final edition of this for next Thursday, the season 1 finale of That Girl Lately episode, Ty Dillon 13. So I'll see you all later on tonight for the Go Spurs Go versus the Blazers on NBA TV for Spurs Blazers review after dark.